What's up, everybody? We are live. I don't think there's anybody in the chat yet, but I'm just still adjusting the camera a little bit. I think I need to back it up just a smidge. That'll be good. Because it's like slightly cutting off my head. I mean, it's not bad, but I think that'll do. You can see Arcanine. You can see like half of the box. Let's leave it at that. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. That's good. That is good. Well, I don't think there's anybody in the chat. If anybody comes in, I hope you're having a good day. So what we're going to do now is we are going to just open this up and start working on it. Move this over here to the side a little bit. Hopefully you can still see it. But hey, Andrea. What's up, Lego Master? Here we'll keep building this Arcanine today. I think I'm on bag 6. No, I finished bag 6 last time. On bag 7. So we're gonna, I guess we're working on his tail first. 10, 9, 11, 8, 7. What's up, what was your name? Glizzy? Yeah, it was Glizzy. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to finish it today. I'm pretty sure. I got 6 bags done last time, and we have 5 more to go. So let's pop open this first bag. I just finished doing a bunch of cleaning in my house. That's what I've been doing most morning. I mean, I went to the gym, and then I came home. I actually filmed a video. It took me about an hour and a half to do the filming. And then I cleaned and ate something and then got right back on here. I wasn't as pressed on time today as last week. I'll say I had 5 minutes to get this ready compared to maybe 2 last week. But yeah, I'm excited to hopefully see this build completed today. Just gonna take my time, build it correctly, and hopefully I don't have to backtrack. Let's hope. I'm good. I'm decently good at Lego. I mean, I'm not good at like, I've never done like my own mock or anything yet. So I can't say that I'm good, I guess, building other stuff rather than sets wise. But I feel like once I get in the flow of building a set, especially if you repeat like a leg or something like I had to do on this, I can get into the flow of it and kind of remember the steps. So I wouldn't say I'm horrible at it, but I'm definitely no better than just, you know, somebody else who just builds sets. 'Cause I guess there's a skill to building it, but I mean, there's not really to sets because you're just following instructions, I feel like. I mean, unless you're like a beginner, then it's kind of like brand new to you. Like you don't know what is called what. But then again, you don't really need to know that stuff. You don't need to know what's a stud, a plate, a brick. You just look at the pieces and pick them up, put where they need to be, I guess. Oh, you built the? Did you build the Maersk cargo ship? Is that what that one is? Like it's like a shipping container ship or something? It looks like a pretty cool build. I'm not real interested in it because I don't know, I'm just not really a big or care for like to see a cargo ship on my shelf. But hey, if you like it, that's great. Especially if it's fun to build. If anything's fun to build, I mean, I think it's worthwhile. And if you enjoy it, anything's worthwhile. In my opinion. Yeah, I went to Target this weekend and got it. Did you get on any deal or just get it, pay full retail for it? Glizzy says, my family plan on visiting USA in 2028. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I know it's probably expensive, but what are you going to come over for? What are y'all planning on coming over for, like Disney World or anything like that? I know that's what a lot of people come over from other countries to see. You're fine, Lego Master. Good to have you here, though. Yeah, my parents are going to be visiting me this weekend. They'll be here like Friday midday. And then I think they'll leave Saturday evening or something like that. That's one reason why I was doing all the cleaning today. Just not because my house is like super dirty, but I just wanted to have a clean slate, I guess. I keep everything pretty clean. I don't know, my aunt got a lot of money. That's funny. Yeah, let me know if you ever come, if y'all plan on coming, I guess my area. I live in Virginia, so there's not really a ton of stuff to do in Virginia unless you're like an American history buff, like American history. Other than that, it's kind of not really much to do. I mean, we got like some theme parks and stuff, and you got like mountains and everything, but I mean, y'all probably have mountains in Cambodia, so those mountains in Cambodia are nothing are way better than probably what they are here. So you're not really missing much on that front. And when I say here, I'm saying like the Appalachian Mountains. Do you like Technic Lego sets? I'm not a huge fan of Technic Lego sets. I haven't really done a ton of them. But that UCS AT-AT Walker that I'm building on my weekly updates, that has a lot of Technic stuff in it. And it's not bad. I enjoy it. There's just one part when I'm building the legs, like the top of the legs. I mean, it took me like 3 or 5 minutes to get both of the Technic pins to slide in one thing at the same time. Like it was, like I kept like kicking off and falling on the floor and stuff. So that was kind of frustrating, but I got it at the end of the day. And it wasn't too bad. And it sucked because it was the same thing happened when I did the other leg. So I had to build 2 legs. That's how far I've gotten on that so far. And yeah. I still got to build 2 more legs. So I got to go through that process 2 more times. So that's going to be fun. Sarcastically fun. But yeah, I mean, most Technic pins going fine. So, I mean, I don't mind Technic sets. But I've never done like a big, like race car or anything like that. Bro, I don't make decisions. My aunt make them. Okay. I was just saying. I didn't say you had to come here. I was just saying. Hello, my friend. Lego Masker tasked me to come by your stream and subscribe. Thanks, Lego Master. What's up, your name's my dude. I'll just say my dude. My dude. Thanks for coming by and subscribing. We are almost at 500 subscribers. Like, we are less than 20 subscribers away from 500. So that would be pretty cool if I go back to school next week on Monday. That would be pretty cool if we could hit 500 by the time I go back to school. Not that I'm going to stop putting out content, but it might slow down a little bit because obviously I got schoolwork to do and I got to go like in-person classes like basically 8 hours a day for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'm not going to be able to put as much time as I have been into it, but I'm still going to obviously put time into the channel. I don't want it to turn to crap, you know. Not that I think it won't, but as long as I stay consistent with it. Agree. I live in North Carolina. Yeah. I think you're talking about when I said Virginia. Yeah, there's some stuff to do in North Carolina too. I think Charlotte's a good city. I've been to Boone, North Carolina. Boone, North Carolina is really cool. Yeah, thanks, Lego Master. My dude. That's awesome. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Glizzy, I'm in college, community college. It's like a community college here in Southwest Virginia. So yeah, I graduated high school 3 years ago in 2023. So I've been out of high school for a minute. But I moved to Kentucky, trained at a professional wrestling school. I actually became a professional wrestler for a little bit. I guess I technically still, I'll never, I guess, lose that title that I was a professional wrestler. But I'm not actively doing professional wrestling anymore. And when I say professional wrestling, I don't mean like Olympic style wrestling. I mean like the sports entertainment stuff, like, you know, The Rock, John Cena, Triple H, people like that. You know, WWE style wrestling. And that was technically a trade school too. That I did. And I actually completed it. I never got a certificate though. They said they were gonna give me a certificate or mail it to me, but they never did. Which I'm not really desperate in asking for it either, so. I think we are done with bag 7. We just got to put this last piece on, and I mean that bag went quick. Because I think it's just bag 7 is one side of the tail, bag 8 is the other side, and then I guess bag 9 through 10 and 11 is the head and the mane. Yeah, let's. Actually, this tail is not supposed to be on here yet. I'll take it off if it'll come off. Oops. It came off, but it came off about 50 miles an hour. Yeah, let's snap this on here. Yep. Seamless. Seamless. Sure everything's pressed down on there very good. And then that's it. That's that side. We just got to do the other side for the tail. Yeah, John Cena. Bam, bam, bam. Ba-da-da-da. And his name is John Cena. I did a little funny little skit thing in my last AT Walker update I put out on Sunday. It has a John Cena part in it. It's pretty funny. It's about halfway through the video. I would check that out if you like John Cena. I would check that out. He's not in the video, but it's just a funny little thing I do. I mean, I thought it was funny too. Everybody else might think it's dumb, but I thought it was pretty good. I mean, there'll also be a reel about that later on. I don't know when that reel will go out because I have a bunch of other reels to put out from prior videos, so it might be a while until that reel goes out. Okay, be right back. Yeah, I don't know what the time stamp in the video is, but it's probably about halfway through. I'm reading a letter. That's when you know. When I'm reading the letter, that's when you know it's about to happen. At the end of that, because I'll be like, I got to dispose of this letter. Man, it's getting warm in this house. At least I'm getting warm. Hopefully I don't start sweating, man. It's actually pretty cooler outside this morning, honestly, than it has been. Can't wait till fall though. I hate the summer heat. I just sweat so bad, man. I'm not like a big beach person either. Love the fall though. Fall is my favorite season. That's another video I was thinking about maybe possibly doing it another day in the future. Like the best season to build Lego. Or the best season for building Lego, something like that. I feel like that'd be a pretty good video. Because Lego, I feel like, is nostalgic in different seasons of the year. Especially building during Christmas or Halloween or something like that. That's just what I think. I always got John Cena's song stuck in my head. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me. You can't see me. You're blind as a bat. You gotta go, Glizzy? It's 11 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, it's 12:30 p.m. here, so yeah, it's almost midnight there. It's good seeing you though. I appreciate you coming in the chat, saying hi. This Saturday, we can play Fortnite. If you're down for that. Same time like normal. Just let me know. But don't when I say let me know, I mean just show up if you want to play. I mean, or you could comment down below or whatever. I don't really. Lego Master's still here. He's the master of the Legos. What are you doing, Lego Master? You working on schoolwork or something? Okay, y'all playing Fortnite? Yeah, if I finish this early, I might have to hop on some Fortnite with you guys. To finish out the stream, I'll finish early. We'll see though. I can transition. Hopefully there's no update. That's the only thing. If there's an update, then I might have to wait. That's fine, Glizzy. Yeah, if we can. Yeah, you just play as much as you can on Saturday with me. I don't mind. And like I said, if I finish this early today, I might get on to finish out the stream. So, I mean, I don't know what time that'll be there where you are when that happens. So, but I usually go no longer than 2:30 on these streams. So, it's not going to be like 5 hours from now.
if want play Fortnite with us, me and my friend can play with you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If I finish this, I'll get on and play with you guys. Which I think I will. I got 3 bags left, and I'm almost done with this bag. So I might be able to play maybe 1 or 2 games. We'll see, though. But this is my big goal for today. Just get this complete. That's cool. It's a new season tomorrow. I guess it's whatever they teased on Saturday on that live event. It'll probably be like some arcade or something like that season, or some retro gaming theme or something. That's what I'm assuming based off of the thing in the middle of the map that spawned. Then again, I have no clue. You know, they throw curveballs all the time in Fortnite, so. Game and Legend theme, okay. That makes sense. It's weird that they're having a Game and Legend theme inside of their very own video game. Like I said, my parents are coming this weekend or Friday, and they said, "What do you want to do while we're there?" I'm like, "I got a stream. I got a stream to do on Friday. I got a stream to do on Saturday. I got my boys to play with." Honestly, I think they're gonna come here and they're gonna be really bored because half the time I don't watch the only like entertainment I watch is like just YouTube on the TV in my kitchen, like while I'm cooking or something. Half the time I'm working on videos or whatever. So I'm not like watching any type of TV or anything. So they're probably gonna be a little bored. Because they're used to watching TV and doing all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. I like watching TV. Just good shows, not just. I haven't watched the news in probably ever since January, the beginning of January. I just don't like the news, man. It's just a lot of negativity, more than anything. And playing Fortnite and watching stream on phone. Multitasking. My dude says my family loves Lego, so I'm pretty happy Lego Master told me about this channel. Yeah. That's really cool that your entire family loves it, man. I wish my parents loved it as much as I did. Like they don't build sets or anything. nor I think have they ever built a set in their entire life. So maybe like me doing this will maybe get them interested and intrigued and want to do it themselves. My brother, he's not too interested in it. He has like a girlfriend and everything now, which they're pretty serious, so I get. Plus he's working after he graduated this college that I'm at. He graduated back in May because he did a welding program. So look at this. We have the tail complete. We're gonna add this on to this this Arcanine with the tail complete now. There we go. His big bushy tail. My dude says our next Lego set to build is the world map. Man, that's a big set. I think it was the largest Lego set, and then something else beat it. I think one of the other architecture sets. But yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I think I'd possibly like to build someday. Plus, you can hang it on a wall, so it doesn't take up like display shelf space. So that's a possible one for me in the future. The only art set that I have not built yet, I still actually have this one in box sealed because I didn't have time to build it last year when I bought it, but I bought it right before it retired. It's that Batman animated series Gotham wall art set. And that set has actually went up a ton on the aftermarket. Like, I bought it for $300. That's how much it cost. And it's now like $450, $500 sealed. So honestly, I could sell it and make some money off of it, but I want to build it. That'd be a cool one to live stream. Do y'all have that set? The animated series one? We don't have it, but we would love to get it sometime. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more expensive than purchasing it on when it was available before it retired. But you can probably find it on a good deal somewhere. Like I find a lot of deals on Lego on Facebook Marketplace because people they buy something and they just want to get rid of it, and they're willing to take a little bit of a loss just to make space in their house. Or if somebody had a sealed collection like that, and somebody inherited it, and they don't know what the stuff is worth, then it could be a good, option too. They might know what it's worth, but they're just trying to sell it, just to get it out there. Because a lot of times they'll price that stuff to sell. If they don't want it. After y'all finish the world map, we're going to build the Great Wave. Yeah, that's another cool set. I wish I kind of would have got that, but I'm not a huge wall art person. So if it's if I don't need it, I'm probably not going to buy it, I mean, not that we need Lego, but if it's not something I'm 100%, yes, I want it, I'm going to get it. then I probably won't get it. But that one is a really cool set. I really like the look of that. I have to admit. Yeah, y'all are gonna have Lego all over your walls. That's pretty cool though. Especially if your family loves it, it's really cool to embrace it. Yeah, I wish my family was into Lego. So I guess they don't mind it, but they're not like into it like it sounds like your family is. But I guess that's all right too, because at least nobody's arguing over in the family like, hey, I want to build this set. I want to build this. I want to build that. You can't build that. That's my set. So I guess that's an upside to it. Where's this piece at? My wife and I buy each other Lego gifts for all the holidays, plus it keeps the kids from breaking them. Yeah, that keeps them off the floor too, you know what I mean? When you hang them on the walls. Because they look at it, they're like, oh, I can't play with that. That's a picture. I want to play with, you know, AT-AT. Not the Mona Lisa. Or the map I see in school. I guess that is a good reason to do the what's it called? The art. Yeah. Yeah, luckily I don't have any kids or really plan to have kids in the future, so hopefully I won't have to worry about that. But that's smart though, man. That's smart. Caden the Madden guy, what's up? I guess he likes football. I used to play Madden a lot when I was a kid. I used to play football when I was in youth and high school. I only played like 1 year in high school though. I wanted to start lifting and get a bigger. I was really skinny then. What Lego set is that? This is the Arcanine set. The Lego Pokemon Arcanine set.
Glizzy says he rage quit.
That sucks when your phone, when your phone freezes or something like that. Man, I am messing up. I kind of understand why, because I'm kind of half distracted with the chat, but I don't mind it. If I make a mistake, I just go back and fix it because, hey, it's Lego. You can take this stuff back apart. It's a good part about it. And also the bad part about it, if you ever drop it and it shatters a million pieces. There's positive and negatives to it, for sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I built the Pikachu. I finished building the Pikachu not last week, but the week prior. That one was a really cool set. I already did a review video on that. And this one will probably be completed today. I like just the colors of it, like the red and black. I mean, the orange and black. I guess I'm colorblind. I just like the colors of it. No, I'm not actually colorblind. Just said the wrong thing. I guess that's the thing about me. I like to make fun of myself a lot. For some reason. Sorry for the typos in my chat messages. It is kind of tough to play Fortnite while watching the stream and trying to type quickly. No, you're fine, man. I get it. I know half the time the chat autocorrects anyway. But I understand what you're saying, though. Even if it's like half written. I'm the type of person, like when I'm typing a message or something, like a text message, like I don't like to use a lot of slang or abbreviations or anything, so I'll type it all the way out. Like I might put like LOL or something, but plus I don't really know a lot of like the slang and abbreviations a lot of people use these days. So yeah, this is definitely the main. I know that for sure. Getting there on the main. Yeah, I am the same way. I like to type things out as well, yeah. I get it. Especially when like a conversation that's going to be hard to understand that you need to like explain in detail. I feel like a lot of people who get like my text messages and stuff, they're probably, oh my God, this guy is crazy. He's sending a whole paragraph. But sometimes like I'm just that like, not obsessed, but just like OCD and paranoid that the person's going to get my message wrong or something like that, or not decide to do something else, but I just like to explain myself in a thorough way. I've always been that way. And the reason behind me doing something. If that makes sense. Bro, I can't chat when I play Fortnite. It just brings me to the YouTube app. It's funny. At least you have a mic though, like when we play Fortnite. So that helps out a lot. And it has been storming here like every single night lately. Like it gets really, really dark. It scared the hell out of me the other night because of like I guess lightning struck nearby and it struck so not hard, but the thunder was so loud. Like I got scared, like just like when it happened. I'm like, oh my god, this it was so loud. I was debating on looking outside to make sure a tree had not got struck by lightning and started a fire or something like that because it was so loud. This. Boom. Haha, I always feel like I type way more in text messages than my friends, and I totally over explain so people understand what I'm saying as well. You just did it again. I think it's funny though. Gonna come back in 20 minutes, Glizzy says. Okay, I'll be here. Well, my brother and I have a YouTube channel where we live stream Fortnite with viewers. That is how I met Lego Master, and then he told me about you. I love the YouTube community and finding small creators. Yeah, it is amazing. Like, it's just not, it's hard for, I guess, small creators to, I guess, get out there. And when you find these people, like, they're just really cool and just want to interact with you and, talk what you're passionate about. And I think it's just great. Especially, like, for people who may not have friends or not have like people close to them in life or something's going on with like their family or something. It's really helpful in that way. But we're gonna add this main to this Arcanine now. So that was bag 9. So we'll add this main. Should just go right on here. Yep. Just right on there like that. This thing's looking cool. Cool as a cat, but he's a dog, basically. Yeah, so that's on there. Now we just got to do the head, it looks like. So we'll start bags 10. I already see the printed eyes, so that's good. We don't have any stickers to put on because I hate putting stickers on. It's just so stressful. I'd rather use print pieces. Let's build this head. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. It's a great day to be alive when you're building Lego. Or playing Fortnite. Or doing whatever you love. It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's shining when I close my eyes. It's a hard times in the neighborhood. Might hear me singing a lot, my dude, because sometimes, like, I think last stream, like, there was a part in the stream where there was, like, nobody on here for, like, an hour and a half. I was just, like, singing to myself the whole time. Because that's just what I do. Like, I just talk to myself when I'm, by myself and, like, sing to myself or something like that just to, I guess, break the silence, maybe. It's almost like entertaining yourself. You think you're special. You do. I can see it. How old are you, my dude? Let me say that better. How old are you, my dude? My dude. I like that name, man. I like that name. Or the dude. You're not the dude. You're the dude. Just turned 40. Okay. My dad, he just turned 40 or did he turn 50? I think he just turned 40. No, my dad's older than 40. My mom just turned, I don't even know, man. I can't even remember. My dad just retired in December because he did like 25 years in law enforcement. He had done like 2 or 3 years in the Navy before that. So it's got to be 40 or something. Yeah, or he's over 40. I know my mom, I think she just turned 37 or 38 or something like that. I mean, I could probably do the math. I know her birth year, but... My dude says, I feel like a big kid. I love Lego and games. My wife and I play games with our kiddos and build Lego with them. I said before, yeah. Oh, Mr. Collins, Glenn is in the chat. That's my masonry teacher. Or I guess was my masonry teacher, but he's a really good friend. He stopped laying brick to watch. We're laying some bricks. I got these guns, Mr. Collins. Don't arrest me. I appreciate you stopping by, Glenn. I'm building this Lego Pokemon set. Arcanine. If I can find this piece. Yeah, I should have time to play with y'all, Lego Master. I think so. At least 1 or 2 games. RTG, Glenn. Ready to go. And where is this piece? found the one piece. Oh, there it is. It's just sitting right in front of you, but everything looks the same, so it's hard to tell where it's at. We found it though. We found it. Always. How many kids do you have in your class right now, Glenn? Be an unstoppable pro. I've been listening to like other like businessmen talk on like line on YouTube and stuff. That's one thing that they say. They like do so much work, it is unreasonable that you cannot fail. I really kind of try to take that to heart. Like obviously you don't want to burn yourself out. Like do it in moderation. Like get sleep at night and stuff. But do the work. Don't make excuses. Glenn says 13 kids in his class, and I'm building maintenance in the PM. Okay. Yeah, building maintenance in the PM. Yep, failure is not an option. But the thing is, you won't fail at your end goal, but you will have small failures along the way. But those failures are not... Don't look at those small failures as failures. Look at them as lessons to grow and get better, so you don't fail overall down the road. But I don't believe that anything is failing in life. The only way how you can fail in life is if you die, because you'll never be able to go after your goals when you die. So. But that clock's ticking every single day, so you got to make the most out of every single day. Enjoy what you're doing, and build toward your success in whatever you want. That's what I've been trying to do ever since I found this passion again for Lego. Not only to build myself, but to help build other people through, provide entertainment, information, motivation, anything. And I like the YouTube idea too, is because, say if something did happen to me or something, and I passed away, and what do you have to leave behind? Just pictures of, for people to look at you. I want to leave behind videos and, something I was passionate about, me being silly. So people, they don't, when they see a picture, they don't cry. They look at a video and they laugh at my jokes. They laugh at, the funny stuff that I tried to do and tried to become. And it leaves them with something more than just pictures, in my opinion.
My dude says, I like that mindset. My brother does the streaming and video editing. I'm focusing on the business side. I handle branding, partnerships, and research for what we need to do to grow. That's a good balance between y'all. Sometimes I wish I did have sort of a partner like that to help out, but I haven't, I guess, found anybody locally and like nearby or family wise that is able to help me with that. But. And then Glenn says, you can lose a battle, not the war. That's another thing too. I think, you know, I made a reel about this in my Mongoose Mindset thing a few months ago, but it's like every single day you're alive is a battle. Like today is the battle of Wednesday, August 19th, 2026. Tomorrow is going to be the battle of Thursday, August 20th, 2026, and so on. But you can't win every single battle, but no, the thing is, to win the war, don't focus on winning the war, focus on winning the little battles each day. And that will ultimately win the war. So. Because your whole life is a war, basically. You know, you're fighting in your mind. You're fighting your mind because your mind's telling you to quit. Your mind's telling you to stay comfortable. But if you fight that every single day and win that battle and do the things that you need to do, you're more likely to win the war down the road. The war of your mind. Because the mental aspect of things is more important than the physical. Because when the mental goes, the physical goes. When the mental is good, then it shows. You're more happy. You're more enthusiastic. You want to do the things. Yep, happiness is a choice. It's if you believe you're happy, you will be happy. If you believe you're sad, you'll be sad. It's just an identity. You don't say I'm happy. You don't say I'm sad. You say I'm feeling sad, you know? It's only temporary. But yeah, choose to be happy. You know, be grateful for what you have and just live in the moment. Be yourself. Because when you play to other people, when you try to be something you're not, that's when you're not happy. And I did that for many years. I tried to impress people by not being myself and sucking up to people and doing other things. But now I want to be myself. And ever since I started doing that, I have been a lot more happy. Following my passion. Not caring what people think or if you're judged. Because those people who judge you are not the people who you want to be around in the first place. I want to be around the people who watch these videos, like Glenn, like my dude, like Lego Master. I like talking to them because they're positive. I want positive people around me in my life because that feeds off of, everybody feeds off of it and everybody's more happier as an effect. This turned into a Lego build. This was a Lego build, then it turned into a motivational speech. I think everybody needs a little bit of both. You know, everybody could use a little bit more motivation, but you can't rely on motivation. You gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. Gotta do what you need to do.
There's days when I don't want to, I don't feel like going to the gym. I'm tired. It'll be leg day. I don't feel like training because I'm tired. I do it anyway. I make the most out of it. And a lot of times when you come out of that, when you come out of it in the end, you'll be a lot stronger. Not just physically, but mentally. Lego made some of the joints tan. That's really rare. Yeah, it is kind of rare. Like the tan joint that connects to the tail. Buzz eats bricks. It's a funny name. On bag 10, got one more bag after this. Uno mas bago. I don't know what bag is in Spanish. I can't remember. Took 3 years of Spanish in high school. I don't remember. It's technically 4 because it was like Spanish 1, then Spanish 2 the next year. I started in 6th grade. What's my favorite Lego set? That's a really hard question, man. Like one that I built, the ones that I've fully built, I'd either say that Pikachu that I finished building or the Daily Bugle. That's my favorite one I built so far. Favorite one in general? That's a hard question, man. I don't know. I'll just say for now, probably, I haven't built it yet, but the UCS Millennium Falcon, that's probably what I'd say. If my expectations reveal to me it's true, that'll probably be my favorite Lego set I ever built, or I ever build. Glenn says bolsa. So, uno mas bolsa. One more bag after this one. Mine's either got to be the Fortrex or the Skull Sorcerer's Dragon. What theme are those? Are those like Ninjago? I'm just not aware of the names.
rolling. What? Now you got my mind intrigued. Let's see what this is. Fortrex Lego. Okay, Nexo Knights. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. What's the other one? The Skull Sorcerer's Dragon. There's Dragon. Lego. Oh yeah, that's a cool one right there. I'd say probably out of the two you said, the Fortrex and the Skull Sorcerer's Dragon, I'd say I like the Skull Sorcerer's one better. I like Ninjago stuff, so it's just a lot of the minifigures, they seem to repeat a lot. That's the only downside to it. So you get like 10 Kais and 10 Coles and 10 Zanes or whatever if you get like 10 Ninjago sets. I walk alone is and his name is John Cena. I walk alone is- Got some Technic stuff right here now. No, we got one more bag. We're almost done with this bag though. I promise you, after we finish, though, I'll get on.
Yeah, I'll play on stream. I might just take a second for me to set it up, but that won't take me like 5 minutes. Hopefully. Put it in his teeth. Walk alone in this real got his tongue. It's pretty cool. And this piece goes on here. Guessing like this. Yep. That's about right. So yeah, it looks. We got that piece.
Okay. Getting there. These. This one goes right here. Okay. It's one eye. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I stopped buying Lego about 2 years ago. It's also a little too expensive. Yeah, it is a little expensive, I gotta say. You can find good deals on it, like on clearance and stuff. But honestly, it's we say it's more expensive, but it's actually cheaper than it was to buy back in the day related to inflation. So it's more expensive obviously because the price of everything else has went up, so that's why it's perceived as more expensive by everybody. Which, I mean, $500 is $500 or whatever you pay for a Lego set, so I get it. It is expensive regardless. Then again, if you budget and you don't spend it on other things that you don't really want, or that doesn't make you as happy, then yeah, I think it's worth it. Glizzy's back from watching videos. We are almost done with bag 10, Glizzy, so I got bag 11 to do, and then I can hop on Fortnite for a few minutes. We're getting there. At least with these bricks, you don't need a shake up. Yeah, that's true. You don't need to like pour water on the table and everything. These are a lot cleaner than, just regular masonry bricks. Definitely not as hard on the body, I'll say that, as laying bricks. Laying bricks is fun though. It's almost like this. Like, I think that's why I like laying bricks so much, because I just did it brick by brick, and eventually we built something really cool. And it's satisfying to see it all built and complete. Until, Glenn, somebody knocks it down with a tractor. Not talking about you, but I think you know what I'm talking about. My favorite thing you built was the brickwork you did.
Are you talking about the brickwork on the wall inside the shop? Buzz says, "Yeah, I have to dig into bricks to lay wires." Yeah. Do you do like are you an electrician? You know, Ethernet router or something? Just curious, Buzz. Oh, he's an electrician. Okay. Buzz is an electrician. Hopefully, you don't get buzzed by the. I guess he'll buzz you every once in a while if you're not careful. Not Ethernet, just electrician. I'm an apprentice. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'm doing a trade program out at the community college that I'm at, and I guess you can call it maybe an advanced electrician. I mean, we do like troubleshooting and stuff of equipment, basically. That's what I'm learning. So, but I learn a lot of electrical stuff, like, you know, about voltage, amperage, resistance, everything like that. I'm learning all about that. Some of the stuff's kind of hard. At least last semester it was, because we were using, like, you know, equations and stuff to solve stuff that you had to kind of remember, and they were like long. A few more pieces on bag 10. I think I forgot a few pieces somewhere. Where did I forget these pieces at? Oh, right here. Correct that mistake real quick. Very quick, simple fix. Is corrected, and then we'll go back where we will now place this onto the head. Just a little too far. A little too far. Okay. This goes on to here. This. Okay. Let me close these in here. Or maybe not closed yet. That in the floor and the sidewalk and the tile. Yeah. The floor. What I do on the floor? The floor in the shed? I think that's what we were talking about. Bro, I build with Lego. It's so hard to get the part apart. My dude says, I'm going to have my wife and brother sub to your channel as well. I've really enjoyed the stream. I will probably sub to you channel with our channel as well. That would be great, man. We are so close to getting to 500. It would be awesome if I could get to 500 by Monday when I go back to school. But yeah, I've really enjoyed talking to you, my dude. Hopefully I can get on Fortnite here in a few minutes after I finish this last bag. But I think we're able to put his head on right now, and then we can finish the head.
let's put this head on. There we go. Well, we got the head on, but we just have to finish, I guess, the sides and everything. So let's pop into bag 11 and finish this thing off. No, 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 no. Okay. Pop it and finish it. That's what we gonna do. Maybe let me turn that a little bit more so you can see the side of his head. And this is a little bit of a smaller bag, I believe. So maybe this one won't take as long. He's gonna time me. Lizzie's gonna time me. Start that timer. Which I don't really like to rush my builds. I like to enjoy it, but when I get into a flow, I feel like I just flow with it. So it's not rushing if you're flowing through it. Making my way downtown. Do-do-do-do-do-do. See what we got, what we got, what we got. What we got, what we got. Yeah, you good. I get you. We'll see how long it takes me. I'm curious. am curious how we were made in the first era. I don't get the question.
Yeah, I don't get that question. You talking about Pokemon, the first era of Pokemon? Or are you talking about like evolution? Yeah, I don't know. That is a question the universe has not answered to us. People say, you know, God created us or whatever, but I'm not a big religious person. Me personally, like I respect everybody who has a religious belief and everything, but me personally, I'm not. But based off of what I've heard, you know, in high school and everything, is that we started all as like some little bacteria or something in the ocean that got heat from something, and we've just evolved over the years. I don't think there was ever like an exact moment that, oh, humans were created. No, it was like over millions of years that we evolved from something small. That's what at least they teach in us in our country. I know you're in Cambodia, so I don't know what they teach over there, you know. Or if they're allowed to teach it over there. I know some countries not allowed to teach stuff like that. My country say we come from monkey genes and evolved to human. I mean, yes, we are evolved from monkeys, but there was something far before that too. Because you can watch all those type of videos on YouTube. There's tons of theories and everything. I've watched some of them before, just because I was curious. Lego Master's back. We're on the last bag, Lego Master. If you were curious. So we're almost done. Glizzy's actually timing me. See how long it takes. It's been 8 minutes now, he says. 8 minutes. And we got one side done. We got one side of the head done. So we just got to do the other one. Rolling, 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 rolling. What? Where's this piece at? I need a specific angle piece. There it is. Are you still going to be able to play Fortnite? I won't be able. I had to go somewhere, but I can watch. Yeah, I mean Glizzy's still on here, so I'll play with him. There's really no point in opening another bag right now or another set. I feel like we should just finish this off today and then call the build portion. I mean, I could open up another bag. I've done that in the past, but Glizzy stayed on here, and I think I'll just play with him. Glizzy thinks China is the most advanced country. I don't know about that. It's definitely the biggest, like, manufacturer-wise. But is it the most advanced country, like, coming up with new ideas and stuff-wise? I don't think so. I'm more thinking of, like, Dubai. Like, you know, places like Dubai. You know, that, like, look how much, like, technology they have with their crazy cities and stuff. That's more advanced, I think, than China. In my opinion. Again, my opinion is it's not ultimate, so believe whatever you want. But why do you think China is the most advanced country? Let me hit you back with the question there. Why do you say that? I don't know. It has delivery drones. We got delivery drones here. It's just they're not like everywhere, you know. Like we still got everything that China does probably, but it's just not as maybe used as much as them maybe. I don't. What the hell? This piece goes right there. Come on. Go in, please. Doesn't go that far up. It's one down. I guess that's it. I guess that's right. You'd have a lot of tech and a lot of drone. The stuff you probably see on the internet that these countries have is probably nothing that they have hidden in a bunker underground, some like, you know, miles down underneath somewhere wherever they do testing for this stuff. So what we see as the public is just like probably like 10% of what they actually have. That's everywhere. US, China, North Korea.
No, I can't go live tomorrow. Sorry. Wednesdays and Saturdays. Next week, I'm going to have to make a decision. Either I'm going to do Tuesdays or Thursdays instead of Wednesdays, because on Wednesdays I have school now basically all day. So while we're on that topic, Glizzy and Lego Master, since you're in here, what would you want to see? Tuesdays or Thursdays? Which one is better for you guys? Just so I can get an idea for these live streams. In Hong Kong, their own country before it China property, now it own country. That's crazy. I'll put out a poll on the YouTube channel and just see which one everyone would like. Whether Tuesday or Thursday would work better for people, if it does at all. I know some people, obviously got to work during the week. I mean, I got to go to school during the week. So I get it. Dropping pieces. The other day I sat down in one of these chairs and it like cracked. Like I could hear it like snapping on the backside. Not like it had broken apart or snapped in half, but it was sketchy. Like the chair almost broke free of me or collapsed. That would have been funny if I would have ate crap. That's fine, Lego Master. I'll add you. I got like a few pieces left. Mr. Lucky 4 Clover, what's up? This is my other YouTube account. Okay, my dude. I just wanted to sub with this account as well. Yeah, cool, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're almost done with the build. We just got this side of the head of Arcanine to do, and then that's it. Where are you at in the United States, my dude, or are you in another country? Just curious. I'm in Southwest Virginia right now. I know Lego Master's in like Tennessee. Glizzy's in Cambodia, halfway, 3/4 of the way around the world. That piece is added. We got a few more pieces. I think the last piece is just the ear. Indiana, okay.
I've been through Indiana a few times when I lived in Louisville, Kentucky. Add this ear. Ear is added. Yeah, I think one more piece. One more small piece on the side. Possibly two. Can't remember. It's basically the same thing I did the last other side. Get ready to stop your timer, Glizzy, because I'm about to finish. We're about to talk about the Fortnite, so that will be answered in a few moments. I mean, you definitely brought an interesting conversation today, Glizzy, I gotta say. With you talking about evolution and everything. I never thought a 13-year-old would be that interested in that. I know I wasn't when I was 13 years old. Where did I forget this piece at? I know Well, I missed the piece. Damn. Oh, shit. This goes right here. Last two pieces. If it'll snap on. Come on. There we go. Okay, you can stop that timer now, Glizzy. We are complete. That is Lego Arcanine. What's my time, Glizzy? What was that, like 15 minutes? Something like that? No. That's it. Yeah, that's the build. That is the build. 22 minutes, 26 seconds. Yeah, I was a little off. Okay, let's take a switch over to Fortnite for these last 30 minutes or so. You get a swig of water. Let me show this up close first, just real quick. Here we go. So here it is up close. Looks pretty cool. So, yeah.
Big bushy tail. I don't know if it's worth $110, but it looks pretty cool. I didn't get it for 110. Let's head on over to my makeshift gaming area. My makeshift gaming room, whatever you want to call it. Watch this. FBI, open up. Let's get this set up. Y'all even care about seeing my gameplay? Or should I even take the time to set that up? I mean, I don't mind doing it. Man, I gotta wait for Fortnite to load in anyway, so I might as well. Okay. Sorry if I'm not talking in the chat. I'm just trying to get this stuff set up. Let's plug this in. Let's get capture card set up. Device. Inputs, HDMI. Okay. Let's set up. Let me go to video capture. This one. I'm sorry, I don't know why it did that. Move this to back. What? Move bottom. Do this right here. There. Okay. Moving to Fortnite. I don't know, Buzz. Maybe. We'll see. I know Glizzy has been in here. I know Lego Mask wants to play him. We got my dude. So we'll see. Press start. Invite him. Okay, what's your name, Lego Master? Cray 2012. Cray 20. just gonna invite this easy, my dude. Okay, it's invited. Yeah, he just sent me my dude just sent me. There we go. We got him in. Okay, we don't have a lot of time, boys, so let's hop right in here. Hello. Okay. I was making sure my audio was working. How long you been playing Fortnite for? Okay. Yeah, I've been playing since like chapter 1, season 2, but I've been off and on kind of. Yeah, that's really cool. Like I like talking with these young, like the younger kids, and it's almost like you can guide them in the right direction based off of the experiences that you've kind of had in your life. Whether I know I'm not like as old as you are, not being saying that in a rude way. Like I'm only 21, but I've had a lot of experiences in my life that I could feel like I could help somebody of the younger age. Oh, you just got your 1,000? That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. Put your channel link in the chat. I'll go sub to it. I'm all for supporting smaller creators like you who are trying to help out. Do what you do, like you said. Yeah, and some of my videos that I put out are kind of a little bit more adult oriented. Like some of the jokes that I tell, so I would be cautious maybe showing them some of those, but I am yeah. But all of my jokes that I tell and stuff are just it's all in good faith. It's just I'm trying to be funny and make the video interactive rather than it be boring. You know what I mean? Like I do like a bunch of funny skits and stuff. Like since my real name's Luke, I think somebody's saying something in the chat. What's your thoughts on the season, by the way? Buzz says. I mean, I like this season. It's obviously not my favorite that I've ever played because I've played a lot of them, but I think the sprite thing's cool. I'm not really a person who cares much about them, but I know people like being able to collect the sprites. And some of them do have like special abilities and stuff that I've only noticed a few times, like the air sprites. I noticed that it makes you jump higher. But yeah, it's kind of my opinion.
Yeah. Like I only usually play this game, every Saturday just because I'm busy with all my other, stuff with editing videos and everything, and now I'll be starting back up school at the community college that I go to. So I'm still planning on doing the streams, but I'll stick to the Saturday one. But I'm gonna have to move this Wednesday one to either Tuesday or Thursday because I go to school like all day on Wednesday. But instead of me stopping, I'm gonna, you know, just work around it. It's I could have done 2 days, but it would have been like jam packed, and it would have not fit my sleep schedule right, and I wouldn't have like time to like meal prep and stuff like everything I do for like the lifting and everything. So instead I did Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it gives me like maybe about an hour and a half once I get home to like prep everything out for the next day, so I'm not rushing. So I figured that would help out. And on Fridays, it's like not all day. I think it goes until noon, so it's not like 3 full days. It's like 2 days and a half. So I'll just make it work. What did you go to school for? Okay. What's the what type of business is it? Okay. Yeah. How long have y'all been at it before y'all finally got monetized today? Like, what's that time frame? Okay. Yeah, that's the problem I've been having with this. Like when I first started out, it was just me, Lego Master, and maybe like one other person. But like now, it's like a bunch of kids wanting to join, and I'm like, man, it's got to turn to first come first serve because I can't. And I hate doing that, especially for kids who really want to play. But it's like, hey, if you want to be here, be right at when the stream starts. I advertise it, when it starts. I usually put out like a post the day before and then the hour before the stream goes live. So so how do y'all do it then? Do y'all like do a game and then with like a few kids and then the next game you kick those kids out and then add new ones or Yeah. But I mean, it still is kind of challenging because, like, you were probably watching. Like, there was multiple times where I had to go back and and figure out what I did wrong because I was focused on the chat and building the Lego set at the same time, so I missed pieces every now and again. And I get to the end of the bag, I'm like, Lego did not give me extra pieces for these big pieces. I know that for sure. Which I'm not, uh, I'm not complaining about that because I like interacting with the audience. So, but sometimes it is like you got to double check yourself. I like too that YouTube just brings you together with people like who have the same hobbies of you and that are all around the world. I think that's just amazing. Do you stream every day? Okay.
Buzz says, anyways, gotta go to bed. I forgot that it was Wednesday instead of Friday and I have work tomorrow. See you and keep up the great work, dude. Thanks, Buzz. Thanks for stopping by, man.
I had fun this stream. We built that Arcanine set, and now we're playing Fortnite for the last, now it's like 15 minutes till. But I usually get off here at 2:30. I go to bed pretty early. I actually wake up at like 2:30 in the morning, and then go to bed at 6. Because with the school schedule and me lifting, I have to just wake up early because I have to be at school by 8. So I go to the gym, come home, eat, take a shower, and then go straight to school. Yeah. I just go first thing in the morning. Like where I'm at right now in Southwest Virginia, it's a lot more rural than where I'm from. And back home, even where I'm from, it was still rural. But the gym that I went to, there was a lot more people than it is out here. So like when I go in the morning, sometimes like on the weekends when I go that early, I'm the only one in there. And I like being by myself in there because I can focus better. I don't have, not that people really distract me because everybody just does their own thing in there, but it's just one less thing to think about. You know what I mean? You're locked in, you're lifting, you're feeling the muscle, training with the purpose. What part of Indiana do you live in? Okay. Oh, Indianapolis, you said? Okay. Yeah, I've drove through Indiana. I think we did a wrestling show in Indy once when I was in Kentucky. Cause I did professional wrestling at Ohio Valley Wrestling out there in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm not personally like a big city person, me myself, but I like going to something every now and again. I just don't like living in it and having to deal with traffic every single day. hmm Yeah, the county I live in back home, it's because I moved out here for this trade school that I'm doing. It's like instrumentation and automation. But honestly, hopefully, if eventually I could make YouTube my full-time job, that would be amazing. But I know at this point I can't, so that's why I'm going out here for school, so I can, have a what do you call it, like a backup. And like this degree that I'm going for, like the instructors have told me multiple times, they said, dude, you can go, there are jobs needed for this all around the world. So I could get a job anywhere in the world if I want to. So just because like the demand needed for it, like with automation systems and stuff, like at Amazon or even Lego. There's actually a new Lego molding plant being built literally 20 minutes from my house back home, and it'll be open next year at the beginning of 2027. That's when I graduate. So I could possibly get a job at Lego and get discounts on Lego sets, plus make really good money with what I'm doing. That would be cool. I know a lot of people don't like the LAN stuff, like the Lego affiliate network. I've looked into it a little bit, but I don't want to like send a, I mean, I could send like a, what's it called? Like an application now, but I really don't think with the size of the channel they hit at it, compared to others who are sending it. So I'd rather wait for a little bit so I can send it at a good time, and then if not, if I get to a point, maybe if I get to 1,000, I'll say, okay, I'll send it. I mean, what's the worst I can say? No. And that also shows that I keep applying, so it shows that I actually want it, And hopefully the next time I do it, when I send it, they can see that I grew. So they'll be like, oh, this kid's actually into it. He's, he wants to get better. He wants to do this. So maybe that'll entice them. Max says in the chat, did you know that taking testosterone at a young age will lead to you becoming infertile? Yes, I do know that. Because I'm already taking testosterone because I'm on TRT. When I was 19, I got my testosterone levels checked, and they were the levels of 150, which is horrible. So I've been taking testosterone ever since I was 19 years old. I'm open about that because my levels were not where it needs to be. And it's more dangerous not to take it and have the health effects from not having it than to take it at a reasonable dose that's healthy. So as long as you don't abuse it, you can use it. Especially if it's prescribed to me. Like I've gotten some comments about that, people would say like, chill out on the test, man, or chill out on the gear. I'm like, it takes a lot more to grow than just steroids and testosterone. It takes proper diet, nutrition, training. But a lot of people overlook that and just think when they see somebody with a little bit of muscle mass that it's all steroids. It's not. Since I've been doing it for so long, it's not as bad for me. Like I actually enjoy the foods that I eat. Like all the clean foods. So it's just like with anything, the more you do it, the better you get at it or the easier it becomes, so. And also, when I was, I think that's the last guy, yep. Can we go back to the lobby and do a blitz since I only have like 7 minutes? But yeah, when I was 12, this was something that happened to me, and this is kind of when I try to, especially like young kids who come on here. Like I've had a few who said they want to get into lifting, so I try to give them advice. And because when I was 12 years old, I had I had anorexia. Like I literally almost died because I like starved myself to death. Because I got on the kick like I wanted to be like a Navy SEAL because I was watching like Chris Kyle movies and all this stuff, and I started like working out, you know, and just I was losing some weight because I was a little bit chubby, but you know, kids at that age, like they kind of have that little bit, and then as they grow, they use that I guess extra energy to convert to growth, like to basically grow them taller. But I just kept doing more and eating less, and I have a picture like I have pictures now because my dad sent them to me because I wanted to see. But like I actually went in a treatment facility. Like basically, it's almost like the equivalent for an alcohol recovery center, but for eating disorders. And they took me from Virginia, took me down to North Carolina, and I lived in there for like 3 months. Like lived at the facility for 3 months. And okay, I see where you put your channel in the thing. I guess Lego Master had to go. Yeah, thanks Lego Master. I guess Glizzy left too. Maybe his phone. I think he might have had to go to bed because he lives in Cambodia. Yeah, I think when I started the stream, he said it was like 11:30 at night there. So it's probably like 1 in the morning right now. And then he also said that, what was it? Like he plays on mobile. So he said sometimes his phone will overheat, so it'll like kick him off the game. So that's 2 options that might have happened. I'm gonna go to Pleasant. Yeah, I'd rather play on console. I think I tried mobile once when it first came out on mobile years ago, and then it got it had the thing with Apple where you couldn't play on it with Apple. But after that, I never played on it on mobile again. I'm more of a console guy. I like having a controller in my hand. Oh yeah. Okay. You said what type of party did they throw you? A LAN party? With Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I first started playing video games, when I was like, I must have been 8 or 10. My first video game was WWE 2K. WWE 12. It was before they started adding the 2K on it, and we got the Xbox 360, and that was my first game. And man, I love the Xbox 360. I never actually played online on that. All the times I played on that was either by myself, with my brother with another controller, or with friends when they'd come over. I didn't even know about online gaming until I got a PlayStation 4. Like I'd never played it before. You still there? Okay, I was just making sure. Yeah. shots. I was never really big into Nintendo. I had the Nintendo DS, but I never played like a bunch of the other Nintendo games like, you know, Zelda or anything. I wasn't interested in that. Yeah. I think that's it. Well, maybe there's one more guy. Yeah, that was a good game to finish it off, man. I love Blitz, just how fast paced it is. You know, I also play with one of the guys back home. He's like 74 years old, and he plays PlayStation. And I got him to play Fortnite, and he's been like not addicted to it, but he's been playing it ever since. Yeah. And he's like, I actually met him at the job that I was working at, and he talked about all the time playing like Gran Turismo and Call of Duty, and I went like, man, how about we play together? How about we play on Fortnite? And he's like, I've never played it before, but I'll try it. And a lot of the stuff like he's not he doesn't know how to, I guess, navigate the game, so I have to talk to him like through the mic and tell him what to do. Yeah, I'm like, okay, Rick, you gotta press the settings button on your controller, and but I love that guy. He's really cool, and I like playing with him too because his wife passed away a few years ago. I never actually met her, but you can probably hear that train in the background, can you? There's a train. There's a train like probably about 100 yards from the house. It's it goes by most of the time, but yeah, his wife passed a few years ago, and it's just him and like his dog that he lives with, and he doesn't have any like family that's actually still alive besides like his cousin that lives like an hour away. So, I think I don't know if I don't think he sees me as like a son or anything like that or like that type of relationship, but we just have a really good friendship relationship. Like I help him whenever he needs help with like some of his cars that he's working on or whatever. And he actually, I wouldn't say he's the one who got me back into Lego, but he got me thinking about it a little bit more because when they were building that plant, he'd take his dog and drive out to it every weekend just to have something to do. And he said, how about I meet you out there one day, you know, because they had like a storage container out there in the shape of a Lego brick, and inside it had like a diorama that they had built of what that actual plant was going to look like out of Legos. So that was really cool. But I bought him a Lego set for Christmas last year because he likes cars, so I bought him a little F1 car, and I don't know if he really likes building the Lego, but I think he tried to build it, and I asked him last time, you know, had you finished? And it was only like maybe a few hundred pieces. It wasn't that big of a Lego set. And he said, oh, it fell off the table, and I had to pick up all the pieces. I haven't tried to rebuild it yet. but yeah, he's a good friend. Well, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I'm glad I got to meet you, man. I mean, you're a really cool guy. You're doing great things on YouTube as well, and I'm happy you guys hit 1,000. You'll have another subscriber in a few minutes after I get off of here. Yeah, thank you, man. What's your real name? Just so Matt. I'm Luke. Yeah, nice to meet you too. I'm glad Lego Master recommended me. Yeah. Yeah, later.
If anybody's still watching, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next live stream or next video that I put out. Have a good day. Bye.